Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Milan, and today, Wednesday, 21 February 2024. Our trade setup directions for today will be long on the New Zealand, the Euro and the Australian dollar, and short on the Yen, the Swiss and the CAD. But before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk. Never trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. The dollar index giving up yesterday as a little bit. I thought it's going to happen. I get on my short-term indicator, the dollar is being dropping steadily from the first place to the third and now down to the neutral state here. However, although it looks a little bit bearish, we're finding support at the moving average, and this is a very strong level. We've got market structure coming in here between the two moving averages. So this is going to be a tough spot for the market to break through. If the dollar breaks through clean and clear, we're going to see a lot more downside on the dollar. But if you find support here with a strong reversal, we're going to see a lot of upside. So this is the coup de grace. This is the area to watch for the dollar index to see, can it hold or will it break? Then on gold, now obviously with a weaker dollar, we see some more pushing up to that levels I've been talking about on gold on this daily triangle on all the previous videos. It's testing there. You can see yesterday on the 4-hour chart, it is test, found a little bit of resistance and then just shot through up again through the highs. But that doesn't mean it's going to keep going. However, as the dollar weakens, we should see strength in gold pushing back into the triangle, and then we've got a possibility of gold cutting through those highs. But until then, I'm still staying bearish on gold, although the dollar is weakening, so I'm cautiously bearish on gold. So for me, there's no trading opportunities here. The market just needs to find a direction and find its way. It is now with the retesting area. This is the time. I guess before Friday we will know what happens. If it moves just back into this, we're going to experience a little bit more sidewaysness. If it moves back with momentum and breakthrough, we could see some explosive moves, meaning a failed triangle. So let's see which direction it will go. Then on the Euro Yen, we've got quite a few long positions. This morning star, that morning star. There's some 1-hour trades open here. Any 1-hour trade, you can trail the stop loss now to these lows here. And targets we've set on the previous videos, so please watch the previous videos to see the targets. We're almost there, but at least I will trail my stop loss to this long black candle, that low. So that locks in all the profits, that locks in a profitable scenario. There's no losses that can be taken at this stage. If it breaks through, we've set our targets, I'll hit targets and I'll be out of this trade. New trade for the day still. I'm still interested. Euro Yen, if it's going to retrace back to this last swing, the 61% Fibonacci level here, look at the market structure there. That's the support we entered into our first trade, our second trade. So the first trade was here. But when it gets back to this level again, yes, it might hit my trailing stop losses, and then come back, I'll re-enter. It might hit targets, hopefully, and then come back, and then I will re-enter. But that's something I'm definitely still watching for today. In the Aussie Yen, Aussie still very strong. Yen now, the black sheep, staying weak. It's just the Swiss and the Yen swapping around. They can't decide which one wants to be the worst, but they keep on fighting with that. So I don't think it will happen today, but I leave it on my watch list. If it retraces back to this support level, that's still a very strong level. I will stay interested in this level as long as the trend is bullish and as long as my RS tells me that I can take the trade. For now, I'm leaving it on my watch list that I don't miss it, but I highly doubt it will come back there for today. In the CAD Swiss, we got the long there, and this was a terrible candle yesterday against us. Missed the stop loss. If you allowed a 10 pip slippage, like I always say, it missed the stop loss. So for me, it's a failing trade. It's not actually a trade that's busy working. But if I look at the CAD Swiss, they're also getting the same color. So the odds are a bit low on this one. But for now, I'm in the trade. I'm holding on tight. Anything can happen on the CAD and on the Swiss today. But at this stage, I don't have high hopes. No new entries for today. I'll definitely have no new entries. With the scenario here, I will not re-enter once I get stopped. And the Euro Swiss was watching that break yesterday, got the retest, the bounce never gave us a nice candle pattern. The 1 hour chart's not even, because that was for me not a good enough bullish engulfing or evening star, morning star. So nothing there. Unfortunately, lovely move, but not something I could have traded. So that's out of the picture. I will still, however, look at the retest here. You can see here resistance, resistance, support. This line is definitely being watched by the market. And if you look at the euro there and the Swiss there, so definitely strong euro, all over strong, moving up the page. Might retrace today in the early mornings into the early afternoons when the US opened, but I'm waiting for that level. I won't trade them at those levels. I need the retracements. Also, the 50% retracement of this last swing. I'm still interested in that. Actually, I can move that there now, and that makes it the 61%. All right, so that's the 61% FIB. Still at the structure. I'm still interested in taking some longs there also. New Zealand Swiss, we got this long here. We've hit both targets, and now I'm looking for retracements back to the 61% level. I like this market structure here. See there? All the targets there gone. That structure there of this last swing, nicely at 61%. That's the area I'm looking at. New Zealand as strong as ever. All the sparkle, all the focus is on the New Zealand, and Swiss franc is fighting for the weakest spot with the yen. So I'm very keen being long here, but not at these levels. I would love to see a retracement back to this market structure here. In the US Swiss, we got the break, now the retest, and then last night we had a lovely piercing line. If you zoom in, you'll see long black candle closing above the halfway mark, even a long lower shadow showing a lot of options there. Slightly underwater with a trade, but definitely good there. US with a surprise move on the US weakening so much, it's still stronger than the Swiss. So still legit to get in. Also the retest at the 61% Fibonacci level. Also another consolidation forming. And if it breaks that level there, that trend line then, it's not a trend line, but that line I connected those two eyes with. The break, a retest, and then a counter reversal, providing that the US Swiss stays in this order or even widen up a little bit. I would like that more. That will be another opportunity to get into the trade. But you can clearly see the break, the retest, and then the counter reversal. So yeah, let's hope for the best there. US yen still interested. Dollar still stronger, much stronger than the yen. Consolidating in a very nice pattern. But as I've always said, I'm after the consolidations, not after the pattern. But you can see how the consolidation, the break, the retest, the consolidation. If I can get another break up there, that would be lovely. So that'll show renewed dollar strength or renewed yen weakness. I don't know which one it will be, or both. And all I need now is a break above. You can see here the market can just break up, the retest, and then a nice candle reversal. That's where I will start to look for some longs, providing the dollar and the yen stays in two different colors and they're staying apart. As long as this moves up the page, that should be the scenario. In the pound cat, pound strong, cat weaker, getting close to each other, but I'm still keen on it. So I'll see on a retest here, that structure there, resistance could become support here around about the 61% levels. So I'm interested still. If that gets too close to each other, I will step aside when that happens. But for now, it's on my watch list for today. And when it hits the level, it will draw my attention. And the New Zealand cat, big swing going up the page. New Zealand, all the sparkle, cat still in the red zone, waiting for the retracement big level. I love this level. Resistance, resistance, and then resistance becomes support. So if we're lucky enough that it will retrace back to this Fibonacci trade zone here, I will definitely be interested there unless the RS change or the trend change. But this is a level to watch, and I keep this on my watch list. Euro US, last big swing here. Euro US, they are a little bit close, but I will see by the time it gets back. There's a lot of pressure on the dollar I see everywhere, and I see a lot of euro strength. So I am fine with this. But I'll see unless that changes. But if it gets back to this structure here, this 50% level here, that little structure there, I will be interested in going long if I can get some strong candle reversals there. In the Euro New Zealand, big swing down the page. Euro New Zealand also getting a bit dangerously close to each other. They're the same colors, so not my favorite. But I don't want to miss out on longs on the New Zealand. And shorting the Euro New Zealand will give me an opportunity to be long on the New Zealand. So I will then look at some reversals when we get there. It was quite a nice level there. So I'll see. When it gets back there, I'll get interested in some shorts potentially. In the New Zealand US. New Zealand, all the sparkle. Dollar in the neutral state, but against the New Zealand, it's very strong, the New Zealand. So this last swing here, nice retracement back to this. I highly doubt if this will happen today. This was a bit of a sideways range here, but we can still see a retracement. So you can see that little falling trend line there could come together there, but I'm not going to draw too many lines. I like to keep it simple as possible, and that's why I don't even draw those lines. But there's multiple levels coming together there. Resistance, support, 61% FIP, that little line I drew in there now. So there's a lot of things to watch, so I keep it on my watch list, although I highly doubt if we'll get some trade here for today. But you've seen in the past how quickly things can change, and then suddenly you get 2-3 trades because you're leaving these things on your watch list. But if you remove them from your watch list because you decide they won't hit today, that's when we miss trades. That's what I call lazy traders. They don't want to put these things on their watch list because it's work to go through them every hour or every 4 hours. But for now, I'm keeping an eye there. Aussie CAD, nice retracement we were looking for, and this last swing there. Retracement back to the trade zone. I love this. Resistance, resistance, resistance. So that could become a nice support. Aussie very strong, the second strongest one. CAD still hovering in the red zone, so I'm keen on going long here, but for that I need a retracement. I will not do it at these levels. And the Euro CAD, Euro green zone, CAD red zone, standard one, retracement. You can see how this was just coming down nicely. So bear trend, and then the consolidation here, and then the reversal. This is like a wave one. If you look at this, sideways range here. You look at the sideways range. So the market was coming down, then they were distributing or accumulating, but most likely not accumulating shorts because the previous trend was down. So they were reversing. And now this is wave one. So the retest of that level, that's big. That's what I'm after. So once I get that retest, I'll get interested. And my favorite trade idea for today is the potential long on the Aussie Swiss. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now, the Aussie Swiss. Quite obvious why I like this. Aussie second strongest, Swiss second weakest. When I planned this, the Swiss was down there. But a very nice basic, big nice trend. You can see strong retracement, strong retracement, strong. I'm waiting for that retracement. That's what I'm after. That's the level. You can see here it got tested here, there, resistance, resistance, broke above, support on this long lower shadow. So if it gets back down there, I'm definitely going to be interested, providing the RS stays the same. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey, and don't forget to trade responsibly. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.